Feet hip distance front of the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Take a big inhale, lengthen, stretch. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees and take it slowly with the first one. Feel the hamstring stretching already, but gently. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, dangle. Bend knees, grab elbows with the opposite hand, swing side to side. Feel the lengthening in the hamstrings and calves, waist. Inhale into one more halfway lift and make your way into a high plank. Let's just hold it here for a breath. Spread the fingertips. Find the core muscles, the long neck. Elbows are pointing to the back of the mat. Take one more inhale. I'm dropping the knees, sink through chaturanga slowly. Exhale. 3 mini cobras, pressing feet into the mat. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Hug your ribs with your elbows. Exhale, bring it back onto the mat. 2 more in your own time. With the last one, see if you want to look over one shoulder. And I'm taking it back onto the mat first before I'm lifting one more time and looking over the other shoulder. Make sure you bring it back onto the mat first. Tuck the tailbone, sit back onto your heels. Tuck the toes and push your bum back onto your heels just to start stretching the soles of your feet. While I'm here, coming onto the fingertips and rocking side to side. Starting the gentle stretch in the soles of the feet, the hips possibly, and the shoulders. Leave out any bits that you're very uncomfortable with or you feel is too early. Stay here, or I'm stretching the soles of the feet further by lifting up, pressing the bum back onto the heels, bringing the heels towards each other, lengthening back, shoulders back, and I'm opening the front of the shoulders at the same time. Make sure your back is long, your neck is long. Make sure you feel the soles of your feet, the big toe joint, but do feel free to release if you need to. Take one more breath. And then release. And let's find the first downward dog. Spread the fingertips, take your time. I feel the need to stretch the top of my feet, so I'm flipping one foot and then the other foot. If you don't need that, just pedal into the heels. Put a bit more movement into your downward dog. Make the movements bigger, whether it's side to side with the hips, or pedaling the heels, or putting it all together. Make it fairly dynamic and lengthening the breaths. So these are slow movements. Just checking the entire body, joints, muscles. Find static downward dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Yogic squat once you're there. Turning toes out, possibly widening the feet and sitting your bum low. Once you're there, lift the chest if you can, bring the hands together, maybe at your heart. Again, movement is good. Whether it's the neck, the shoulders, swinging side to side, anything you need. Take a couple more breaths. Then bring the hands back onto the mat, lift your bum, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hug the back of your knees. Bend the right knee, swing the hips to the right. Bend the left knee, swing the hips to the left. A few more rounds. Keeping back of the neck long. Maybe turning head side to side to double check. Hands back onto the mat. Walk the hands out. Find high plank. Lengthen through the back, draw the belly button in. Shift the weight forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, knees on, knees off, up to you. Inhale, cobra, maybe full. I'm staying away from downward dog just for one more repetition, one just a little longer. Lengthening the neck on the top. And I'm sitting through child's pose to find downward dog. More movement if you need it, or static. Try and keep your heels sitting bone distance, so the heels are not coming inward. Straight elbows, loose neck, spread fingertips. Walk the hands to the front, walk the feet to the front, maybe keeping heels flat if you can. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, gentle fold still, but lengthening hamstrings. Bend the knees slightly, hold for a breath. Round the back, come up. Sweep the arms up, standing cobra, squeeze the glutes if you're back bending. Exhale, hands to the heart. Front of the mat. I'm crossing right ankle behind the left. I'm standing mainly on my left leg, so left foot is in the front. Sweep the arms up, take a big inhale and grab your right wrist. Pull it up high and pull it across to your left for a side bend. Hold it. Bend your left knee more if you need to. See if you can keep your right knee straight and turn the right armpit to the sky. Come back to center. Keep the feet as they are. Take a big inhale. And exhale forward towards the mat. Gently and slowly so you're not losing the balance. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Just to lengthen the back. See if you can keep your right knee straight-ish and forward towards the knees. Hold. Hang your head. See if you can bring your fingertips onto the mat. Possibly framing the feet. Bend your left knee more and sweep the right heel hip level. Standing split, but I'm not lifting high just yet. I'm leveling the hips, bending left knee plenty, and lengthening the right heel towards the back of the mat. See if you want to fold your chest towards the thighs more. You don't have to. Make sure you can feel your right glute working. Just hold it here. Finding the balance, finding the strength in the left leg and the strength in the right glute. Take one more inhale. Step into runner's lunge, right foot steps all the way to the back of the mat, slowly and carefully. On the fingertips into runner's lunge, bending the left knee above the left ankle, right knee straight. Drop the right knee and sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Sorry, that's a crescent moon. Take a big inhale and lengthen up. And hold it here. Bend the left knee slightly more, release the shoulders from the ears. Bring the hands to the heart. Press the heels of your hands together. Release the shoulders from the ears. Find a straight line between the two elbows. Twist your left. Start pressing the elbow into the knee. See if you can bring the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Keep the hands together and open your chest out to the left. So your right bicep comes off your right chest. You might be able to open your arms, straightening the elbows already. If not, keep the hands together with me, but keep the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Bring the hands together at your heart and lift the back knee off slowly. I'm still keeping the twist. Sweep up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Sink into the front knee. Exhale. Tuck your pelvis slightly. Bend the back knee if you need to. Lengthen up a bit more. Inhale. See if there is a back bend. Exhale. Straighten up. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Right heel flat. Open your arms into a T. Release the shoulders from the ears. Lengthen stance if you need to. Bend left knee more. And if you feel you're shifting, bring it back. Start straightening the left knee. You might want to shorten the stance. Shift left fingertips to the front triangle, but slowly. Start hinging. Keep a micro bend in the left knee. Keep reaching the right fingertips to the sky. Keep turning your right rib hip up. You can always rest the left hand on the shin. Or if you want strength, I'm hovering left fingertips off the mat. But stacking shoulders if you can. On your next inhale, bend the left knee and sweep the hands onto the mat and find a wide-legged forward fold as you exhale. Turning the feet parallel. Once you're in the center of the mat, lengthen the back for an inhale and exhale forward further. Take your time to find the stretch gently as the first round. Give it some time, move around if you need to. No excessive pain, just a stretch. Give me a side lunge to the left heel. So come back to the front of your mat and turn the left toes out. Let's start sitting down, keeping the left elbow on the inside of the left knee. Right knee straight to protect the hamstrings. The right knee. And see how far you want to take it. Let's take about 3 breaths so you can find a depth. You can find a form. You can find a straight and strong back. Staying higher for now is good. Lots of strength, and it's safe. Frame the left foot, runner's lunge. Turn the hips around again. Bend the left knee, right knee straight. Bring the right hand onto the mat. And sweep the left arm up, easy twist. Take your time to stack the shoulders, to lengthen the neck. Bend the left knee and send the right heel behind you. Create another twist there. Let's bring the left hand onto the mat, runner's lunge, hands flat. Shoot the left leg back and sandwich the feet together in the back. Spread the fingertips and keep the heels of your hands glued to the mat. Flick the heels to your right. See if you can stack the left foot on top of the right. Keep the arm straight and lift the left hip closer to the sky. My hands are still flat on the mat. Lift the left arm up now, side plank. Bend the right knee under the hip if you want, it helps. But stack the shoulders, lift the hip higher, draw the belly button in and tug the pelvis. We thread the needle 3 times. I look up in here, that challenges my balance. Exhale, reach the left hand under your right armpit. Lift the hip higher, keep the feet flat. Inhale, reach up. We've got 2 more. Exhale, thread. One more time, inhale, reach, stack the shoulders. Exhale, thread. Reach back up, inhale. Exhale, high plank. Bring the shoulders above the wrist. I've got feet hip distance. Meet me on your front. I'm going to sink through 4 counts. You can go faster. Inhale forward, elbows point into the back. Exhale, go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find yourself on your front. Take a breath. Press the feet into the mat, roll the shoulders back. Locust. Reach the arms around and to the back. Straight elbows, roll shoulder blades together. Squeeze glutes to tug the pelvis. Straighten knees and lift. Full back extension, locust. Long breaths. Long neck. Feeling the squeeze between the shoulder blades and the glutes. No back pain. Release the feet onto the mat if there is any. One more breath. Bring it onto the mat, right hand under your forehead. Reach the left arm back for a quad stretch. Grab the left ankle, knees together, tuck pelvis. See if you can flex your left foot. Relax head and shoulders. Just stretch the quad. The more you tuck the pelvis, the more you squeeze your knees, the more you should feel in the front of your left thigh. Change, I'm stacking the left hand under the forehead. I'm reaching the right arm back for a quad stretch. Knees together, tilting pelvis. Flexing right foot if you can. That's how you make sure you grab the ankle rather than the foot. Release. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Tuck your pelvis, sit back into child's pose. Take a little break here if you need to. Going through cat is always good, and find downward dog. Take your time. Long neck. Start lengthening those shoulders. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and sweep up with a flat back. Mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. I'm coming to the front of the mat. Other side. Left foot goes behind the right heel. Press the feet together. Stand upright. Sweep up, inhale. Grab the left wrist. Put it to the right, exhale, side bend and hold. Turn the left armpit up to get more stretch in the obliques, your lats. Come back to center, inhale, and start folding slowly so you're not losing your balance. Exhale. I'm taking one more halfway lift, lengthen the back. And take your time to fold. Feel the stretch, IT bend. The more you straighten the left knee and bend the right knee and drop the chest towards the thighs, the more you're going to feel it. Might be nervy down the left calf, outside of your hip, even lower back. Let's frame the feet. Bend your right knee more and start sweeping left heel up. Standing split, but only lifting the left heel hip level. So you have the time to lengthen the left heel to the back. Straighten the left knee. Maybe drop the chest if you need to. But feeling the left glute working with a generous bend in the right knee for now. Just starting out the stretch on the right hamstring gently and carefully. Take one more inhale. Runner's lunge, left foot steps to the back, exhale. Frame the right foot. Lengthen through the back on the fingertips. So you're finding it as a runner's lunge. Drop the left knee and sweep up into crescent moon. Take your time to lengthen up, tug the pelvis. Keep bending right knee if you can. Hold it on an exhale. Bring the hands to the heart, press the heels of your hands together, elbows wide. Feel the strength as you're pushing the heels of your hands together. Twist to your right, pressing the left elbow into the outside of your right knee. Keep the straight line between the elbows, bend the right knee, open your chest out to the right. Try and lift your left chest pecs off your left bicep. See if you can straighten your elbows, but keeping the left elbow on the outside of the left knee. Bring the hands back together. Still pressing into the knee, that will help. Straighten the back knee. Lengthen the back. Find the balance. Sweep up crescent lunge. Inhale, reach high. Sink into the front knee, exhale. Tuck your pelvis, tuck your tailbone just to make sure you're safe from the back. See if there is a back bend. And then straighten up. And find warrior two. Left heel flat. Open your arms in a T. Sinking into the front knee. Stacking right knee above the right ankle. Tuck your tailbone under. And watch where you're pointing the right knee. Start straightening the right knee, maybe shortening the stance. Shift the right fingertips to the front and lean over. Triangle pose. Keep a micro bend in the right knee to protect the hamstrings. You can rest your right hand on the shin. Keep the right hand, fingertips hovering off the mat on the inside of the right thigh, right calf. Lengthen the back. Pivot your left rib cage up. Point the crown of your head to the front of the room, front of the mat. Bend your right knee and sweep the hands onto the mat. Find your hands in the middle of the mat. Turn the feet parallel. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, forward further. Option to stay here or stretching your shoulders. I'm inhaling into another flat back, halfway. Bending the knees, interlacing the fingers above the hips, and then folding on your exhale. And you might be able to lift the hands off your hips, drop little fingers to the mat. I highly recommend at least a micro bend in the knees, just to protect your back, because you don't have the hand there to support you. Bring the hands back onto the mat. Maybe one more halfway lift, inhale. And one more forward. Exhale. Make sure your feet are parallel, or even turn the heels outward, toes inward. Side lunge onto your right heel, taking your time to walk the hands over, turn the feet, and sit as far as you wish. Find a stretch, hands on the mat for me, but you might want to take it further. Left knee straight, I'm pressing left foot or heel into the mat. So The left hamstrings are working, and then I can straighten my back. Keep pressing right elbow into the inside of the right knee. I'm going to hold it for one more breath. Frame the right foot, runner's lunge. Left hand flat, right arm up, easy twist. Stacking shoulders. Make sure your back leg is straight. Make sure you're pinching shoulder blades together. Bring the right hand onto the mat. Push the right leg back, feet together, high plank. Spread the fingertips, bring the shoulders above the fingertips. Glue the heels of your hands to your mat. Flick the heels to your left. See if you can stack your right foot on top of the left. Lift the right hip higher. Draw belly button in. Now lift the right arm. Stack shoulders. Take a big inhale, lift the hips higher. Thread the needle. Reach the right arm under the left armpit, exhale. Keep the feet flat, twist from the upper back. 2 more. One more. Reach back up, inhale. Exhale, high plank. I've got feet hip distance. Shifting weight forward. 4 counts, sinking onto your front. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Elbows pointing to the back. 3, 2. And find yourself on your front. Roll the shoulders back. Press the feet onto the mat. Locust. You might be ready to take it into bow pose. You will have 2 of them, so you can do a quad stretch afterwards. Push the arms back. I'm starting from locust. Activate back muscles, glutes. Straight knees, pinch shoulder blades. Lift and hold. Tuck pelvis, lift from the glutes with straight knees. I'm going from locust, bending knees, flexing feet, grabbing ankles. Before I lift into it, I'm squeezing shoulder blades, glutes, and kicking the feet into the hands to lift me. Otherwise, come down and do a quad stretch. I'm going to hold it for one more breath. Keep lengthening the tailbone to the back. And I'm releasing into locust. So make sure you squeeze the glutes as you release. Still a back extension. I'm lifting for one more breath. And bring it onto the mat. Hands under your shoulders. Under your head, sorry. Push your feet side to side or hips side to side to loosen your back. Feet hip distance. Bring the elbows under your shoulders and spread the fingertips. Roll your shoulders back and away from the ears. Think about lifting your chest bone away from the mat. Think about drawing your belly button away from the mat. Think about lifting your pubic bone off the mat. Tuck your tailbone. Now I still have the knees on the mat. Tuck your toes and lift the knees off. Full plank position. Lift your hips, shoulder level. Dolphin. Walk the feet towards the elbows by a few inches. Push your bum up. Find a stretch in the shoulders. Elbows no wider than the shoulders. Press into the elbows as if you were trying to push yourself away from the mat. Bum high. Neck is long. Lifting both heels, inhale. Exhale, see if you can drop your heels closer to the mat. Focus on the shoulders dropping through, twice more. Keep dropping the chest through, press into the elbows. One more. Hold the dolphin. Feel free to drop the knees, find downward dog. Take a stretch. Walk the feet to the front of middle of the mat and walk the hands back to the middle of the mat. Feet hip distance, hands shoulder distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hand balance, crane for me. Lifting the heels, stepping the kneecaps onto the back of my arms, into the armpit if you can. Make sure it's not on the side of the arms, unless you're desperate to do the crow instead. Draw your belly button in and tip your weight into the fingertips. Staying here is good. We'll pick the heels up to your bum one by one. All together. See if you can straighten your elbows more. I can't, but you might be able to. Hold it for one more breath. And land your feet behind your wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, then go forward, but you might be able to turn the fingertips inward and the back of your wrists pressing onto the mat. Relax your head. Come up slowly. Roll your shoulders out. Have a sip. Let me start again. Are we okay, guys? Talk to me. Thank you. I forgot my water. So I'm just gonna watch you drink. Jealously. Come to the front of your mat. Feet hip distance. Shoulders back. Open the palms to the front. Lift the chest. Take a few deep breaths. Release the tension in your neck. Release the tension in your wrists. Cross the right foot behind the left, crossing the ankles. So the left foot is in the front. Reach up, inhale, grab the right wrist, put it across, exhale to your left. Come back to center. Sorry, I was laughing at Mike. Take a big inhale. Thank you, Mike. And exhale, fold. Take your time. Find the stretch. I'm feeling it in the right leg, right calf. IT band, that's a connective tissue. Definitely no bouncing. Just breathe into it. Standing split, fingertips flat, possibly framing the left foot, lift the right heel. Find the leveled hips first and squeeze the glutes, and if and when you're ready, foot further and lift the right heel, even if you're coming out of the alignment of the hips. Use the back of your left hand, the left hand to grab the back of your right leg. Left leg, I'm so sorry. Make sure you find the balance. You might want to replace your right hand. Keep folding, keep stretching that left hamstring. Now, option here, please don't look up. You can bend the right knee, put the right heel to your bum, and reach up with the left hand to grab the left foot. But again, place the right hand somewhere else to find a balance. And then pull the heel to your bum, point the right knee up, and fold your chest closer to the thigh. This is just optional. I'm releasing the left hand onto the mat. I'm straightening the right knee. Back into standing split. See if you can frame the left foot. Take one more inhale. Slowly, guys, bend the left knee, runner's lunge. Please take it slow. Slow. Once you're there, stack the left knee above the ankle. Drop the right knee and sweep up, crescent moon. Inhale. Sink into the front knee, hands to the heart. Exhale, press the heels of your hands together. Straight line between the elbows. Twist to your left, press the elbow into the knee. Take your time to create the twist with the right knee still on the mat. Now I'm going to lift the right knee off first, and then I'm straightening the elbow. It's easier for me. Make sure the right elbow is on the outside of the left knee. Left fingertips towards the mat, left fingertips to the sky, right fingertips to the mat. Hands back to the heart. Sweep up, crescent lunge, inhale. Lengthen up, sink into the front knee. See if there is a back bend, exhale. Straighten up, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Right heel flat. Release the tension from your neck. Sink into the front knee just for an extra breath. Tug the tailbone. Triangle. Straightening left knee slightly. Make sure there is a micro bend. Shift forward and lean. I'm going for strength, so I'm keeping left fingertips off the mat. Stack the shoulders. Turn the right hip up. Now if you want more strength, reach the left fingertips towards the right side of the mat in front of you. Keep lengthening through the back. Draw the belly button in. Now reach the right fingertips towards the front of your mat. Right bicep to the ear. Turn the right armpit up. Bring the arms out into T slowly. Oh, it's eating up my obliques. And then finally bend the left knee, sweep the arms onto the mat, wide-legged forward fold. Turn the feet parallel. I've got a halfway. Feel free to open your chest just like before by interlacing the fingers above the hips and then fold. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Bring the hands onto the mat and sit to the front of the mat. Side lunge. Turn the left toes. Right knee straight. Sit down. Taking options, anything you've got. I like to open left elbow in the left knee, right fingertips reaching up. You can sit down if you want to grab the left ankle with the right hand and give it a side bend. Left fingertips reach to the right foot. Coming back through the same options if you want. You might want to leave them out. And finally, let's frame the left foot. Easy twist, right hand flat, left arm up. Now guys, you've got 2 options. I'm going to leave out the whole gluing the left hand onto the mat. You can turn into a plank, or I'm going to put my first 2 fingers, index and middle finger on the left hand, around the left big toe. I'm flicking the right heel over to find the side plank, and I'm lifting the left leg. Once you stack the shoulders, see if you want to extend the left leg. If not, just keep the big toe pose. It might be side plank. And I'm lifting the hip higher. Now guys, hold for 1 more breath. I'm going to join you in a side plank, and we thread the needle, but just once. Release it slowly. There is a lot of control in the hip flexors. Stack the feet, find a plank, look up, thread the needle once. I know what I mean. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, plank position. Goodness me, the pull shoulders. 4 counts of chaturanga, but I'm taking it all the way down. Inhale forward, elbows pointing to the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the feet onto the mat. Inhale into cobra or upward dog. Take your time. Let's meet in downward dog. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, fold. Sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Front of the mat. Cross the left foot behind the right. Sweep up, inhale. Swipe with right foot in the front. Grab the left wrist. Pull it to your right. Hold. Turn the left armpit to the sky. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, fold. I'm going to take one more halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, gentle fold. See if you can frame the feet. Sweeping the left heel up. Stop it hip level to start with, to make sure the waist is long, the left heel is reaching back, left knee straight. And then fold and see if you want to lift the left heel higher. Take your time to find a stretch. I'm replacing the left fingertips a little bit to the front, a little bit to the left. So I've got more balance if you want to grab the back of your right leg with the right hand. See if you want to take it further by bending the left knee, heel to bum, and reaching the right arm up to possibly grab the foot or the ankle, though I never know where it is. And then fold closer, turn the left knee up to the sky. Lots of work in the right hamstring for me. I feel it in the front of my left hip. Release back into standing split slowly, framing the right foot. Because it's an intense stretch, you're going to take your time. Bend the right knee first, and as controlled as you can, step the left foot onto the mat. Double check that you're stacking the right knee above the ankle. Drop the left knee and sweep up crescent moon. Inhale. Bring the hands to the heart. Create a straight line as you're pressing the heels of the hands together. Twist to your right. Open the chest out to your right. Bend the front knee. Feel the strong and straight back. I'm lifting the left knee off. And it's easier for me to straighten the elbows. Left fingertips are going towards the mat. Right fingertips to the sky. Bring the hands back together. And sweep up crescent lunge. Take a big inhale as you reach. Sink into the front knee, and maybe there is a slight back bend carefully as you exhale. Straighten up, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, left heel flat, open, and sink into the front knee. Tuck the tailbone. Feel the strength in the right leg. Start straightening the right knee. I'm shortening the stance slightly. Shift forward, triangle. Flip the palm and lean. Turning left shoulder up, left hip. Find your strength in the core if you're doing that. The spine needs to be long. Draw the belly button in. Make sure you have a micro bend in the right knee so your hamstrings are safe. 4 more. Reach the right fingertips in front of you. Oh, that's the one. Left bicep to the ear. Turn the left armpit up. Open the arms in a T. Bend the right knee and sweep the hands onto the mat. Come to the back, middle of the mat. Inhale into a flat back. Interlace the fingers if you want, or you can always do a headstand here. Find a fold. Find the stretch. I'm going to hold it for 5 breaths, whatever you do. Last breath. Once you're back into wide-legged forward fold with the hands on the mat, let's sit onto the right heel, side lunge. Take your time. Find your depth. Find a long spine. Go through options if you want. I'm opening left elbow on the inside of the left knee. I'm sitting the bum onto the mat. Left fingertips to the right ankle. Reaching right fingertips to the left foot. Turn the armpit up. Nice stretch on the right side. And then make your way through it. Coming back. Holding it for one more breath. So I'm sitting on the right heel. That's the front of the mat. And then frame the right foot. Easy twist, left hand flat. Right arm up. Reach it high. Find a twist. And there is your side plank. I'm doing big toe pulls. I'm hooking the right toe. Flicking left heel over. Lifting the right knee first. Stack the shoulders and maybe extend. If not, that's okay. Find a side plank. Just hold it with me. And then release it slowly. I totally lost that. Find a side plank together. Stack the feet. Right arm up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, thread the needle just once. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, high plank. Oh, there's your slow press up. Inhale, forward. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Press the feet in, long neck. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for 3 breaths. Feel the stretch in the shoulders, spread the fingertips. Drop the knees. I'm going for all fours, stretching out the back of the shoulders. Left arm reaches to the side, opening the door to the side. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, and this time you're resting the back of your left arm onto the mat, left ear. And if you want to focus on the back of your left shoulder, reach the right fingertips towards the front of the mat, straight right elbow, and drop the right armpit to the mat to really create the stretch in the back of your left shoulder. If you want the extra spinal twist, bring the right hand under your shoulder and then reach the right arm up to the sky. So you're twisting the back. But I'm turning the right thumb towards the front of the mat, external rotation. You might just want to rest the right hand on your lower back. Hold it for one more breath. And then relax the hand onto the mat. Untangle the spine. Find all fours, maybe a few cat and cows if it feels nice. Maybe a wiggle. Once you're back to center, reach the right arm, inhale. Exhale, reach the right hand under the left armpit. Relax the right shoulder and ear on the mat. I'm focusing on the back of the shoulder. I'm reaching left fingertips to the front of the mat. Left elbow straight and focusing on dropping the left armpit to the mat. Long breaths. For the extra spinal twist, bring the left hand under your shoulder and then reach the left fingertips towards the sky, turning left thumb to the front of the mat. See if you can stack the shoulders. One side will be harder, might be easier this side. Bring the left hand back onto the mat and untangle. Sit back into child's pose for a breath. It is 1:52 now. Relax your head and shoulders. Relax the arms. Bring it onto your bum. Forward foot, feet together. Grab a strap, towel, skipping rope. Lengthen through the back, maybe bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, fold. If you feel anything funny on your lower back, lengthen through the back one more time. Sit up slowly. We've got a spinal twist. I'm bringing right heel into the bum and across, outside of the left foot, left thigh. Right fingertips behind you, lengthen through the back. Maybe reach the left arm in here. Hug the knee with the elbow, press the elbow against the knee. Exhale. Look over your right shoulder. Take your time to lengthen the back again and drop the shoulders away from the ears. Come back to center. Change sides. Right leg long, left heel in and across. Left fingertips behind you, lengthening through the back, hugging the knee or pressing the elbow against the knee. Look over left shoulder and release the shoulders from the ears. Relax. One more glute in pigeon. Just going to turn around. I'm bringing the left leg in front of me and pushing the right foot to the back. Might be a bit more complicated to get there. And once you manage to flip the hips over, take your time. See if you can straighten the right knee. Takes a bit of wiggling for me. Lift the chest high to lengthen the spine and think about the two hip bones being leveled. And then fold. A yoga block under your left hip is always helpful. Fold and find the stretch in your left glute, the outside of your left hip. Stay here if you want, or I'm doing a quad stretch, but please be careful with that. If you come back onto the hands and lift the chest, I'm reaching back with the right arm to grab the right foot. You can always sit onto that bum cheek, it helps. And then pull the heel to your bum, but you might be able to turn the hip to the mat. You might be able to bring the left toe to the right toe in the crook of your arm on the right side. I'm so sorry. And then lift the chest. If it's not there, just sit onto your left bum cheek. As long as you feel the front of your left thigh, you're there. And I'm releasing it slowly. And you feel free to go back into a downward dog. It might be easier to change the legs, or sweep it to the front with the right and sweep it to the back with the left. It might be a bit more complicated. Make your way into pigeon on the other side. I've got right shin in front of me, left leg, left knee straight. And then lift the chest to lengthen the back and fold, finding glute stretch on the right side. Take your time, long breaths. I'm straightening up for the extra quad stretch. Reaching the left arm back and grabbing the left foot, sitting onto your right bum cheek helps. Heel to bum, or maybe the toes into the crook of your arm. Lift the chest and make sure you feel the front of your left thigh, your quads. No knee pain, nothing funny in the back. Releasing the stretch. I will need to step into a downward dog, I'm afraid, because I need to pedal it out. You might not need it. And I'm just going to meet you on your bum, maybe on your knees, to finish it with the calves, with the neck stretches. So let's make our way there. Long back, shoulders back. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Drop the chin to the chest as you circle your head around, and drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to chest, circle the head all the way around. Change direction. Chin to chest once you're back to center. Gentle pull with the fingertips. Feeling the back of your neck. Release. Lift the chin to the ceiling. Sweep the arms up in air. Exhale, hands to the heart. Namaste.